Hi everyone, this is Changyang He, a third-year PhD student in Computer Science and Engineering Department of Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. Today I'm going to present our work, Seeking Love and Companionship Through Streaming, Unpacking Livestreamer-moderated Senior Matchmaking in China. It's a collaborative work with Lu He from UC Irvine, Zhicong Lu from City University of Hong Kong, and Bo Li from Hong Kong UST. Today, online matchmaking systems play a prominent role in supporting singles match-seeking. According to Pew Research in 2023, about half of those under 30 in US report having ever used dating applications. Mainstream online dating applications such as Tinder and Bumble adopt algorithm-mediated matchmaking, which allows users to create profiles to present themselves and matches them based on recommendation algorithms. However, algorithm-mediated matchmaking might not be the best solution to all cases, especially for seniors. Based on an industry report in China, algorithm-mediated matchmaking applications are widely used among well-educated singles below 35, yet have not largely penetrated the elderly, widowed, or divorced groups. In fact, lots of single seniors suffer from loneliness and depression when living alone, and it's an important topic to facilitate them to seek love and companionship online. Recently, the development of live streaming has brought new directions for online matchmaking. Live streamer-moderated senior matchmaking, with the streamer serving as a matchmaker to match spectators, has gained wide popularity among the elderly population in China, with millions of users. As shown in this figure, match seekers as spectators could conduct call performance with the matchmaker to present themselves and chat with others through the phone interface. And other audience could interact with them through the synchronous chat. Compared to algorithm-mediated matchmaking, live streamer-moderated matchmaking is characterized by two features. First, the mediation of matchmakers in a synchronous and interactive virtual environment. Second, the natural development of a live streaming-based matchmaking community. Understanding how these features change online matchmaking can provide a new perspective on computer-mediated relationship building among senior groups, and it can also provide insights into design opportunities in facilitating accessible, trustworthy, and effective love-seeking online. Therefore, we propose the following three research questions. First, how do matchmakers help initiate romantic relationships among senior match seekers in live streamer-moderated senior matchmaking? Second, how do senior match seekers communicate and socialize with each other in the live streaming-based matchmaking community? Third, what are the perceived benefits and challenges of such practice? To answer the research questions, we conducted a qualitative study including observations and semi-structured interviews. We chose Kuaishou and Douyin as two representative platforms for seniors to participate in live streamer-moderated matchmaking in China. To have a basic understanding of the interaction patterns, we first conducted about 48-hour observations in 30 matchmakers channels in March and October 2021. We then interviewed 6 live streaming matchmakers who provide services for people above 50, and 12 senior match seekers who participate in live streamer-moderated matchmaking. After we collected the data, we conducted open coding to generate initial codes, validate the credibility by inviting 2 matchmakers for member checking, and comparing codes from different sources as a triangulation approach. We finally developed themes through affinity diagramming. Such a method flow helps to capture the practice, benefits, and challenges of live streamer-moderated matchmaking. Next, I'm going to present the finding of this work. First, we found that matchmakers' coordination during live streaming helped to fulfill different interaction needs of matchmaking. During streaming, matchmakers guided match seekers' self-introduction through conversation and mediated match seekers' communication to help them know each other. Interviews revealed that such matchmakers' mediation made match seekers more comfortable and engaged, such as avoiding the embarrassment of self-introduction, making the communication more targeted and in-depth, and affording accessibility to less tech-savvy seniors. We also found that matchmakers extended the matchmaking service beyond streaming. Specifically, matchmakers established off-streaming connections with match seekers and maintained match seekers' pool to introduce matched ones to each other, which became the main choice of some cautious seniors. Also, matchmakers organized offline meetings so that match seekers could physically gather and chat, and make profile videos for match seekers to reach a wider audience. These activities largely extended the matchmaking service to make it more flexible, accessible, and comprehensive. In addition to building relationships among match seekers, matchmakers took additional duties to ensure the service quality, such as checking match seekers' single certificates and managing WeChat groups of single seniors. For example, Matchmaker 5 developed a set of rules for her groups, including changing alias to a structured form with the region, gender, and age included, and controlling private money transfer. These additional duties show one salient feature of matchmaking-intended streaming compared to other types of streams, namely providing services in addition to just entertaining and engaging viewers. Also, different from pairwise style of interaction in algorithm-mediated matchmaking, live streamer-moderated matchmaking naturally gathered match seekers within a community. Such communities played a substantial role in supporting seniors to seek late-life love and providing virtual companionship. Match seekers could seek potential partners without matchmakers' introduction, mutually remind risks, and provide assistance, and discuss common issues. For example, Match Seeker 4 mentioned a debate held in Matchmaker's live streaming channel about whether old-age remarriage needed to get marriage certificates, which reflected their concerns. Generally, live streamer-moderated matchmaking exploits the synchronicity and interactivity of live streaming, and brings traditional matchmaking online to a wider audience with richer interaction patterns. Interviews uncover several benefits of this practice, such as the similarity to traditional matchmaking that seniors are more familiar with, and reduce the loneliness in the streaming community. Nonetheless, match seekers complained of the risk of fraud when some confederates co-perform with malicious matchmakers to cheat money. Matchmakers also reported their challenges, such as their repetitive manual work as a load and emotional pressure in matchmaking. Based on the findings, we discussed the value of leveraging live streaming to supplement pairwise communication in online matchmaking systems, and the potential of organically integrating matchmakers' experience and wisdom in matchmaking systems. Then, we emphasized the necessity to recognize matchmakers' immaterial and emotional labor, and call for regulating their duties and rewards to support their work. We finally reflect on implications for senior-targeted online services, such as incorporating traditional and cultural practices that seniors are familiar with. Thanks for your listening. Please refer to our paper for more details. I look forward to seeing you in Germany.